It was the greatest fear of any pregnant woman in the 18th and 19th centuries. You survive childbirth. The baby is healthy. You feel relief. But 3 days later, a fever spikes. Your abdomen swells in agony. Within a week, you are dead. They called it childbed fever. And for decades, it was a mystery that killed mothers by the thousands. But here is the truly terrifying part. As medicine got more advanced, more women died. Before the 1700s, birth happened at home, with female midwives. But as male doctors took over and built large maternity hospitals, rates of childbed fever exploded. In some hospitals, the death rate hit 30%. It became known as the doctor's plague. Why were hospitals, places of healing, becoming death traps for new mothers? The answer lies in a room usually far away from the maternity ward, the autopsy room. In the 19th century, doctors didn't know about germs. Medical students would start their day dissecting cadavers who had died of violent infections. Then, without washing their hands, or even changing their blood-stained aprons, they would walk directly into the delivery room to examine a woman in labour. They were manually transferring deadly bacteria, like streptococcus, directly into the wounds of childbirth. Enter Dr. Ignaz Semmelweis in the 1840s. Working in Vienna, he noticed that the clinic run by doctors had 3 times the death rate of the clinic run by midwives. Why? Midwives didn't do autopsies. He realized the doctors were carrying cadaverous particles on their hands. He ordered his staff to wash their hands with a chlorine solution before deliveries. The death rate dropped from 18% to roughly 1%. Tragically, the medical establishment was offended by the idea that they were the killers. They rejected Semmelweis's findings, and he died in an asylum, ignored. It took decades, and the acceptance of germ theory, for handwashing to become standard, finally ending the reign of childbed fever. If you enjoyed this dive into medical history, hit subscribe and like for more.